Sami Sheen hasn't seen or spoken to her father, Charlie Sheen, 59, in over 5 months and has claimed that he is missing out on being a part of her life. During the latest episode of Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, Denise and her daughter Lola Sheen, 19, were preparing to meet Charlie for lunch. Sami, 21, who now has a wild new life on OnlyFans, opted out of lunch and, in a confessional, said, "I would rather do literally anything else than go to lunch with my father." The raunchy young star also explained that she and her dad have had a difficult relationship over the years. "It goes in very big chunks with him. I think for the first 13 years of my life it was pretty bad, and then we were okay for a couple years, and now it's just like, okay," she said. Richards, 54, said that both Sami and Lola have been through a lot with their dad, who struggled with addiction for years. "I understand why Sami feels the way she does," the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum explained. She went on to talk about how difficult her daughter's relationship with their father is and said she hopes he figures it out because he is missing out. "He really is missing out," Sami agreed. Meanwhile, Lola said that her relationship with Charlie was so good, and they are so close. "My relationship with my dad has definitely improved," she explained in her own confessional. "We started getting pedicures together like every 2 or 3 weeks, and that's like our favorite thing to do together." Over the weekend, Sami took to TikTok to list every cosmetic procedure she's had done. Dressed in a camouflage t-shirt, she stated at the beginning, "Apparently I've pissed off a lot of people by getting a nose job, so I figured I would piss off even more people by telling you guys all the work I've gotten done." At the top of the list was lip filler, which Sami said she started getting at age 18 and touches up every year. The blonde beauty noted that she also overlines her lips, calling it an addiction. Sheen also made sure to include a beauty injectable she didn't like, Botox. "I got Botox in my forehead and I hated it," she confessed, adding, "I actually got it to lift my eyebrows up like this gestures, but it did the complete opposite." She explained to viewers, "I was one of the rare people, it weighed my whole face down. It looked horrible, so I let it dissolve naturally, and I've never gotten it since." In the snippet, Sami's long, straight, platinum blonde hair was parted down the middle and framed her fully made-up face. The reality television star continued, "After that I discovered nose filler. So I did that in the tip of my nose and the bridge to try to make it more straight and lifted. Ultimately, she said the filler worked a tiny bit, but I just needed a rhinoplasty, so I got that done twice. Next, I finally got the big procedure, and I got the girls done," she said in reference to her breast implants. "They're finally fully dropped and settled in," Sami continued while gesturing toward her chest. She admitted, "I feel like I could have gone bigger, and I really wish I went bigger," before declaring, "When the time comes to get them redone, I'm definitely going bigger. I think I'm going to go over the muscles so they look a little bit more natural," the Nepo baby shared. The most uncomfortable procedure was getting veneers, which Sami said she got done a year ago. "That was the worst process ever. Good thing they don't need to be fixed for another 20 years, she told her audience. "Let's hope they last that long because I never want to experience that ever again. In August I got my nose done. That's everything," Sheen shared as a final note.